What's up, everybody? This video is about my day of travels as I transition to Dubai. So the day I had to travel to Dubai was an interesting day, full of emotion and just exhaustion, really. Ready to finally make the day happen. So we're here. We did a lot of just running around. My sisters and I, we braid hair. So we braided hair the day before I had to leave. My sisters were supposed to do my hair that night, but we were so tired. So I let them sleep through the night. Woke up early the next morning to accomplish what I'm very happy that we went ahead and did. So that day, just packing up final things, getting stuff together. My cousins came to support and help me transition to the airport. So we're ready, we're all packed up. I'm running around trying to get passport pictures and copies of different things, just run, not passport pictures, but visa pictures. But it's time for us to finally pack up and go to the airport. So we get to the airport hours early, 2 hours early. I have a domestic flight to JFK and then from JFK to Dubai. So I get there between 3 hours and 2 hours early. We get to the desk and the lady who was helping me says, oh, mind you, my flight had been delayed 3 times. We were supposed to leave at like 6:25, and it got delayed to, finally, it was like 7:50 that they were due to depart. And the lady at the counter was like, you are cutting it so close to missing your 11 o'clock flight to Dubai. I'm uncomfortable going ahead and booking you on this flight. I want to reroute you. And I was like, at the time, that's fine. Whatever you have to do to get me there is what we have to do. I don't have time to miss flights at all. So she went ahead and rerouted me, sent me off to the international airport, which was Turkish Airlines that was going to send me from Atlanta to Istanbul to Dubai. I would get in later than I would have had I taken the JFK flight, but once again, we didn't want to run the risk of me missing it. So we took all my heavy bags, packed them back into the car, and in Atlanta, they have 2 airports, so we had to transition to the international airport. We get there maybe about an hour earlier than, how the desk just doesn't open until, I believe for international flights, maybe 4 hours before the flight. So we're waiting there for them to open up their lines to be able to help us. Get in through the line, and we go, I already know my bags are overweight, I already know I have too many, it's whatever. Here's the card, let's just go, let's make it happen. So we get there and we're weighing stuff, and the lady's like, ugh, your bags are too heavy. But the gentleman that was there was like, yep, nope, this is way too heavy and we're not taking it. And I'm like, what? I'm like, but I'll pay the overage fee. He's like, this is heavier than the heaviest that we allow, which I don't really know the kilograms. Anyway, they wanted me to get it down to like 32 kilograms, I think. I don't know. It was too heavy. So I am upset. And I'm like, but I have to get all this stuff over here. I don't have time to try and ship stuff, figure it out. I don't know. So I had to go and buy an expensive suitcase at the airport, which you already know is a no-no. I won't buy water from the airport. So buying a suitcase was heartbreaking. So we get this suitcase and we're divvying things up and out of different luggage so it would get down to their expected overweight. So we get there and they're accepting things and they tell me the price. And oh my gosh, it was not pretty. But I got all my stuff over one time. So, but here's the embarrassing part that I didn't like. So I go, they give me this astronomical price to ship my now 5 bags over. And so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm throwing a lot of stuff on my credit card because there's no point in trying to keep up with this in money because it's just too much for me to handle right now. So I'll reconcile everything at a later time and cry about how much money I don't have later. I go there, give them my card, and the card is declined. I'm like, what? I know. And man, I know I have money on this card. What's going on? So I give her another card. Declined. What is going on? I was like, I'm looking broke in front of these people, and that always sucks. So I'm like, no. So I'm trying to call Bank of America on the phone. They're taking years to pick up. Literally, like, not even picking up. But I go on my app and I just put in a travel notice to see if that would make a difference because that's all I'm telling them. Please authorize this payment because I have to go. So I put in a travel notice and I'm just like, Lord, just let this work. So I give the lady the car back again and it works. So I'm just like, great, okay, great. Whew. So I go, they take all my stuff, I get through, you know, the line and everything. I'm sitting there trying to handle my last minute business before I go while I still have good internet and phone usage and things like that. And I'm just going down here. My cold is getting worse and I'm just, whew. Anyway, so I get on the plane. I have a 10-hour flight to Istanbul. I sleep most of the flight. I think I only watched one movie, ate decently. I'm not complaining about that. Had a good aisle seat. I will say, for traveling, for me, I had to take the aisle seat. I use the bathroom too much. I don't like being cramped in and having to wake people up to go through. So I sat in the aisle seat, and that was good for me. I had an awesome neck pillow. Some people can't navigate sitting in the aisle seat because they don't have a good neck pillow, so they walk around doing the church and all over the place, sleeping on their neighbor, things like that. But my neck pillow kept me nice and sturdy, so thank you to that neck pillow. And then got the turkey, stood there for a little bit. I had to walk clean across the airport to get to the other side once I found out what my gate was. It must have been like a half-mile walk. But we got there, and then that's when people were rushing me in the line. I don't like that. But I have to grow accustomed to people wanting to be the only important person. Realizing I have the same thing. I want to be first. I want to go through, but not at the expense of pushing other people out of the way and shifting through lines and stuff like that. That's not my favorite. But anyway, get to Dubai, and it was so dope. I know they told me that somebody would be looking for me, but this is the first time that I've gotten off the plane. I walked like through the ramp, and somebody's literally waiting there with a sign that says my name. I'm like, yes.
Good afternoon to you all. It's after 12 a.m. here. Just got off the plane. I'm tired, but it's all good. So, pray that everything goes well in customs, and we're good to go. Y'all, they just came to pick me up in a cart. My name was on an iPad.
So she shifts me through. We on this cart and we're zooming past everybody that I was on the plane with, and I'm like, this feels nice. We get through, she takes me through customs, we go and get my bags, gives me a SIM card. I felt super important. It was wonderful. And then we finally get to the apartment, and I'm here now. It was late at night. I'll give you all a tour of the apartment right now. All right, folks, let's give you a quick tour of the apartment. This is from the front door. As soon as we walk in, we see a half bathroom right here. Nice little half bath. And as we come out, take you out to the kitchen area. These are all wonderful things provided by my school to get me started. Fridge, stove, washing machine. Got some couches, my life, and a nice view. I won't be keeping this open too much though because it radiates heat and we need to keep it nice and cool in here. Now off to, this is like the bedroom area. We have the full bath, the walk-in shower, another mirror. I moved some things around, so if it doesn't make sense to you, it makes sense to me. I moved the dining room table in here for my office table. Bed, and another awesome view. So that's a quick run through on the house. So it's nice to me. This is my first time being in an apartment alone, and I'm happy. I don't need it too big. It's not too small. I have a bed and all the essentials, so I'm very, very grateful for what I have and looking forward to spending more time here and maybe decorating it a little bit. Most of you who know me know I'm pretty simple, so I can be as basic as it is. And probably the people that come to visit me that spruce this place up. But all in all, that was my day-long journey to Dubai. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share with anybody else who's interested in traveling abroad, interested in teaching abroad. Share any questions or comments down below. I'll be happy to answer them and address them. Thank you for watching. Take care.